here with David Wood to talk about IFF's non-conventional gas and oil course. David, can you give us an overview of the structure of the course and what type of topics it covers?
Well, yes, the non-conventional oil and gas industry has really benefited from a technological revolution over the past 5 years, and this has opened up several new markets both in gas and oil. So we're going to look at those, and we're going to look at them from the technologies, from the resources, from the commercial and economic and environmental perspectives, both from the opportunities and the challenges that are posed in the different sectors. On the gas side, we're going to look at the resources of shale gas, coal bed methane, tight gas sands, a little bit of a mention on methane hydrates. On the oil side, we're going to look at heavy oil sands, bitumen deposits and tight oil formations.
The course is split into 2 days. What topics do you cover on each day?
On day one, the focus is very much on shale gas because that is really important in the non-conventional areas. We start off with how the new technologies have evolved and how they've influenced and made it possible to exploit the shale gas resources. That revolution has happened in North America, so we look in detail at how the different shale gas basins have evolved in North America. But then we focus very much on the opportunities for shale gas in each continent around the world, and look at the resource assessments and the opportunities and challenges for exploiting shale gas in different areas of the world. We look at why shale gas in the rest of the world differs from the industry that's evolved in North America, and how it's going to be more difficult in some areas to follow that United States model. But we're going to look specifically at how the new technologies can be used and adapted to those other areas. We're going to look finally at the economics and the importance particularly of natural gas liquids. Liquids, high value, those shale gas deposits that have a lot of natural gas liquids are more valuable than those that do not. So we're going to identify that there is a particular benefit in exploring for the gas liquid rich shale gases. On day two, we're going to look at the oil sands and bitumen deposits, particularly those in Canada and Venezuela. We're also going to look at the oil shale deposits and activities in the Bakken Shale in North Dakota, Saskatchewan. Very hot area of activity, lots of investment going into that area at the moment, and lots of oil production coming from that area. Understanding the technologies that are being used, the multi-stage hydraulic fracturing in horizontal wells, tight oil reservoirs and multi-stage fracking, very important to the industry. We're also going to cover on day two coal bed methane and hydrates technologies, and look particularly at the coal bed methane projects that are going to be exploited in Australia. Queensland, Australia has a number of liquefied natural gas projects that are going to be fed from gas produced from coal bed methane resources. There's a number of technical, commercial and community and environmental issues that are associated with those projects. And we're going to finish the course by looking at strategies, public relations, politics and community issues and environmental issues within the non-conventional area.
What are the practical benefits of someone attending this course?
Well, having completed this course, you will leave with a broad insights to a wide range of non-conventional resources, the technologies that are needed to exploit them, and the commercial and environmental issues associated with them. Also, you will understand the technologies and the hurdles that need to be overcome to actually use and implement those technologies to be successful in conventional oil and gas projects. So there's a political dimension, a strategic dimension, as well as the technical and economic dimension, and you will leave with an insight from all of those perspectives.
Non-conventional oil and gas is really topical at the moment. Why is it important to learn about these things now?
Well, the emergence of multi-stage fracking and horizontal wells has really opened up the shale gas industry, and it's done it in a relatively short space of time. And the application of those technologies to other areas means that there is lots of opportunity for companies to get competitive advantage if they understand not only the technologies but also the commercial issues, the economic issues, political issues and environmental issues that all surround the non-conventional resources. So the reason why it's important to learn about these now is that there are a few years where there is opportunities to capitalise on that knowledge and benefit before your competitors necessarily have done
What type
so.
of person would benefit most from this course?
Well, this course is designed to cover the interests of commercial, technical and planning professionals. Also, those interested in the environmental issues would also gain knowledge from this course and give them an understanding of the complete range of non-conventional oil and gas resources.
How is the content of this course presented?
Well, this course consists of a balance of PowerPoint presentations, case studies and videos, lots of up-to-date information and statistics of what is happening in the various sectors of the industry. It's designed to be interactive and promotes discussion, and it's going to be presented in an informal manner.
What are the three main take-home benefits of attending this course?
Well, the first one is to understand why the North American shale gas industry is unlikely to be a model that is followed widely in other areas of the world. The second one is the fact that regulation, particularly focused on environmental issues, is adding to the cost of activity in non-conventional petroleum exploitation. And the third one is that processing and infrastructure requirements and costs are dominating the requirements of developing non-conventional resources. This makes those resources very vulnerable to falls in oil prices and gas prices. So these are the three main take-homes from the course.
Thank you for your time, David.